Hey everybody, welcome to the Vinyl channel. I'm that Vinyl Guy Boss. I've been collecting vinyl for over 50 years and now I'm bringing those experiences to you. So this is going to be a vinyl tag. I know a lot of vinyl tags take place sometimes in the summer, a whole bunch at the end of the year, beginning of the year. But you know what? This is going to be a Halloween vinyl tag. Actually, specifically, it's going to be halfway to Halloween vinyl tag. So get out your goblin costumes and get out your Monster Mash records, and we're going to go ahead and do this. So I have 12 questions here. I'm going to go ahead and ask you, and hopefully you can answer them. So the rules are pretty simple. Try to answer the questions as best as you can. Number two, if you can't answer a question at all, then tweak it in a way that you can. Number three, if you can't even tweak a question to answer it, then just change the question around. Just come up with your own halfway to Halloween vinyl tag question. All I ask is that you make it interesting. Number four, you know, if you're not able to do that, then just go ahead and skip the question. That's fine. There's no rules. You're not going to get in trouble. Think outside the box. Have fun. That's what all these vinyl tags are for. It's to have fun. So I'm going to get started here with the very first question. Okay. So the very first question is here: what is your favorite Halloween themed album? So I have lots of albums that I consider favorites. It's hard to pick only one of them, but I do have to pick only one. So this is the one I chose here. This here is the soundtrack to Gremlins. Now this is a movie that came out in 1984, and I must have seen this movie at least 20 or 30 times. It's an awesome movie. Last Halloween we actually went to a local theater that was playing it. It was great to go ahead and see it again on the big screen. This here is an original pressing, but you know, Gremlins is great for Halloween. A lot of people want to say it's a Christmas album because Christmas is going on. I think Christmas is going on, right? During the story on the movie, but to me, it's a Halloween record. So there you go. There is my favorite Halloween record. All right, question number two. Show an album cover that has a Frankenstein's monster, a werewolf, or a vampire, or any combination thereof. So I probably have several records that would fit that bill, but I'm gonna go up and pull this one out. So this here is a Japanese pressing, and this here is called Dracula and Company, and the name of the record is Hot Blood. And as you can see right in the middle, it has Frankenstein's monster right there, front and center. Does it have? Nope. It definitely has Frankenstein's monster on it. This here is a disco album. It is a Japanese pressing. The US pressing has a different cover, but I really like the imagery on the Japanese pressing, so I had to go ahead and pick it up. But there you go. That's the answer to my second question. Okay, question number three. Show an album with a spooky cover, but the album isn't really Halloween related. So I picked out this. This is Heaven, Where Angels Fear to Tread. Look at this cover. Looks like a rabid monkey, doesn't it? Isn't that kind of eerie and spooky? I mean, I don't want to be anywhere near this monkey. How about you? But I thought this was definitely scary and spooky, and I thought it fit the bill for this question. So there you go. That's question number three. Okay, so now we're moving on to number four. Orange and purple are common Halloween colors. Show an album cover showing off these colors. So I picked this up last year. I haven't even played it yet. I'm going to play it around Halloween time. But I've heard several of the tracks on Amazon, and it's great music. So, but anyways, this here is Spooky Rock, okay, and this was put out on Jack-o'-lantern orange vinyl, and you see it has a bunch of the orange and the purple coloring right there on the cover. By the way, they say on top here that this cover is also glow in the dark. That's very cool. So there you go. That's my answer to question number four. Okay, so question number five. Show a Halloween themed soundtrack. So diverging a little bit from my very first question and how I answered that, I'm going to show this one. This is E.T. the Extraterrestrial. It came out in the early 1980s. Great movie. I saw it in the theater when it came out. This is the 35th anniversary remastered edition, put out on 2 LPs. So I know you all are thinking, you know, is it really a Halloween movie? Well, they do celebrate Halloween in the movie. So why not? It's a Halloween movie. So there you go. That's the answer to question number 5. Okay, so moving on to number 6. Show an album cover with a pumpkin, a black cat, or a ghost, or any combination thereof. So I picked out this record here. So this is I Miss in the Morning, One Sacred Chicken to Go. It's a comedy record. It's from a radio station. It's pretty cool. I collect those kind of records. I'm into comedy. But I noticed on the back of this that on the back here, and I'll make sure you can see it, but it actually has a black cat. It has a lot of imagery on the back, a lot of images. But down here, I'm going to put my finger right under it, but it definitely has a black cat. It's right there. So that's the black cat right there, and that's going to be the answer to that question. Okay, so moving on to number 7, getting along on our list. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What, six left? So we're going to go down to, okay, so the last Halloween theme record you acquired. This I picked up about a month ago. Very cool. This is from At the Movies, which is put out by Music on Vinyl. This is the theme to Ghostbusters Afterlife. They only pressed 1,000 of them, and they're numbered. This one is number 394. So very cool, 180 gram vinyl. Includes an 8-page booklet featuring stuff from the movie. So very awesome. I'm a big Ghostbusters fan, so I really did enjoy this movie. So I couldn't wait to go ahead and pick this up. But there you go. That's the last Halloween-themed record that I acquired. All right, so moving on to number 8. An album that contains a Halloween song, but it's not really a Halloween album. So I came up with this one here. This one here is Oingo Boingo. The name of the album is Dead Man's Party, and the name of the song on it is Dead Man's Party. It is not considered a Halloween album, but Dead Man's Party winds up on a lot of Halloween playlists. So I have one compilation of recent Halloween songs, and this song is on that compilation album. So it's definitely thought of as a Halloween song, even though this is not a Halloween record. So that's the answer to that question. By the way, this is a pretty cool pressing. It was put out on this red vinyl, and it was a Respect the Classics straight from the Crypt red vinyl. So very, very, very cool. Number 9. Now this one is going to might be longer or shorter for some of you, but I thought it was a good question to ask. Number 9, the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Have a copy to show? Also, have you ever been to a Shadowcast performance? If so, tell us something about your experience, as little as you want or as much as you want. If you have not been to a Shadowcast performance, tell us why. All right, so first of all, I do have the Rocky Horror Picture Show soundtrack. It is right here, and that's what that looks like. And this is a Newberry Comics pressing on this split color vinyl. Very cool, limited to 2,000 pressings, but very awesome. And so, I always wanted to go to a Shadowcast performance. I've heard about them, but I just never was able to go. And not this last Halloween, but the previous Halloween, me and my wife finally was able to go. It was on Halloween night, actually, in Tampa, Florida, at the Tampa Theater. I think the showing was I think it was Halloween's Eve, but the movie started at 12:01, which makes it Halloween. But it was a lot of fun. Having those people up there on the stage performing the movie as you're watching it was really interesting. Seeing their costumes, these people have a lot of passion in what they're doing. You can tell that they're definitely enjoying it. It's a labor of love, and it was just a great time. It was a lot of fun, and we were kind of thinking about doing it this past year, but it just didn't work out. But maybe we'll do another one this year. I do know that where we live in Lakeland, they sometimes will have the Shadowcast at a local theater here, so maybe we can do that this year for Halloween. But there's the answer to that question. All right, number 10, your favorite Halloween song as a kid or as a teen? For me, that would be the Michael Jackson Thriller. Oh boy, did I really like this song as a teenager. So this came out I forget the year. Wasn't it like 82 or something like that? Let me see if I can see the year here on the record. Yeah, I think it says 82. I would have been a sophomore in high school in 82. So yeah, it was a really great song, really great video. Of course, back then MTV showed music videos, and yeah, I really like this a lot. I actually play this every year. I break out this single of Thriller, and I play it every year. So yeah, it definitely this Michael Jackson Thriller. All right, so number 11, show any non-music related Halloween memorabilia that you might have, like a DVD, a Halloween mask, whatever. Right, so I have this here. This here is a Michael Myers Funko Pop. Big fan of the whole Halloween franchise, big fan of Michael Myers. So I don't have very many Funko Pops. I think I have about 6 or 7, but this is the one. I think this might have been a gift from my wife for my birthday a couple years ago, I think, or I might have got it for myself. I don't really remember, but yeah, very cool Michael Myers Funko Pop. So there you go. There's my Halloween, my non-music Halloween memorabilia. And last but not least, number 12, show a Halloween album made for kids. Of course, if you grew up in the 60s and 70s and the 80s, Halloween was more of a kids thing. Today, I'm sure kids get involved in it, but you have a lot more adults getting interested in Halloween compared to maybe I was just a kid back then and I didn't see it, but I really didn't see adults partake in Halloween the way that they do today. But yeah, so this here is a Wonderland Records album, which is a children's record label. This here is Alfred Hitchcock, and presents ghost stories for young people. So very cool, and that's what the record looks like. But yeah, that is a kids Halloween record, and there you are. That is the answer to number 12, which brings us to the end of the vinyl tag. So I hope you're able to follow along. I definitely encourage you all to go out there and do your own vinyl tag. Remember, if you can't answer a question, either tweak it or change it or make it or come up with your own question. It's not a test, really. It's not. Just have fun and think outside the box. But again, I want to thank everybody for watching today. Don't forget, it's halfway to Halloween, so Halloween is right around the corner. So that's it. I want to thank everybody again, and I'll see you all next time.